At Service FM, we know every workplace is different. Every challenge is unique. That's why we personalise our services to our customers' different needs across different industries. From medical to mining and manufacturing, hospitality to healthcare, commercial to defence. So when you need to create a better work environment, you need Service FM. Proud partner with Football South Australia.
Adelaide wakes up with 5AA, David Penberthy and Will Goodings, Tom Wren for sport, Jade Robran on the scene as it happens, Jess Adamson with the news that matters to Adelaide, Breakfast with David and Will, bringing together the names you trust with everything you need to know to start your day. Always live, always local and only on 5AA, always Adelaide.
Gentlemen, Football South Australia and Salisbury welcome you here to Service FM for round 13 of the Apex Steel Women's National Premier League SA. Today's match between Salisbury Inter and Adelaide University is scheduled to begin at 3:15. Salisbury Inter would like to thank its sponsors for their support. Aspire Homes, Planner, Crown Plaza, Loomis Imaging, APR Tanks, Better, Saints Kitchen, Integrated Waterproofing, AIS International Group, Johnson Withers Lawyers, Complete Cafe Solutions. Spectators must never use violence in any form towards another person, including fellow spectators, players, match officials or coaches. Any person who does not comply with this spectator voting behaviour or who otherwise causes disturbance may be evicted from the venue and may be banned from attending future matches. So today for Adelaide Uni we have number 3, Sophie Burke, 4, Macy Horton, 5, Sarah Morgan, 6, Alicia Panakos, 9, China Sue Kao, 11, Chloe Richardson, 12, Molly Simmons, 17, Charlotte King, 20, Isabella Iazio, 37, Samantha Maudsley, 38, Claudia Jenkins. And for Salisbury into today, number 1, Matilda Conley.
Testing sound at Service FM Stadium.
6, Hannah Freer.
Salisbury Inter versus Adelaide University. Testing sound.
14, Gabriella.
Welcome to Service FM Stadium for Football SA's broadcast of round 13 of the Apex Steel WNPLSA. And this afternoon we're bringing you this match between Salisbury Inter and Adelaide University on this fine afternoon here in Adelaide's northern suburbs. Salisbury Inter the home side today. They're in the black and blue stripes and they'll be taking on Adelaide University in the white shirts. Their away strip, Adelaide University. We'll just go through the lineups as we think they will be on the field. Salisbury Inter with Matilda Comley in goal. A back four of Isabella Coimpsis, Captain Lexi Knox, Hannah Freer and Gabby DeMarco. In midfield, Yui Fuji, Zoe Jackson and Georgia Box. And up forward, Talia Rankin, Cote Rojas and Claudia Hewitt. For Adelaide Uni, Claudia Jenkins in goal, a back four of Sophie Burke, Samantha Maudsley, Macy Borton and Molly Simmons. In midfield, Isabella Yaziello, Sarah Morgan and Captain Alyssa Panagakos. And up forward, it's Chinatsu Kao, Charlie King and Chloe Richardson. The respective coaches, Cal Maynard for Salisbury Inter and Duncan Song for Adelaide University. Today's referee is Paula Orlandi, and the assistants are Ellie Seaton and Cassandra Hughes. Both teams in their huddle looking forward to what should be an absolutely fascinating match between Salisbury Inter, third on the table and wanting to maintain a top 3 position and have a chance to get up to second place today if they're able to win this match. And Adelaide University in a position to get themselves into the top 5 depending on other results, but currently just sitting 2 points outside of the finals places, so a win would be incredibly valuable for them too. Cote Rojas there, just juggling the ball in the middle. It suggests to me that Salisbury Inter are about to have the kick-off. and they're going to be kicking from right to left as you see it, and that's towards the northern end here at Service FM Stadium. We await the referee Paula Orlandi's whistle, and we'll shortly be away. And round 13 of the Apex Steel WNPLSA continuing here, and it's long by Lexi Knox, but headed away by Borton, but in to have it here with Hewitt. Here's Jackson. Kuimsis. Turning there is Rankin. Trying to put a ball through there, but that's going to be cleared. Headed forward by Fuji, but that's out for a throw in. Here's Richardson. Yes, yellow for Uni. Challenged there well by Hewitt. And Hewitt might get the return from Rankin. Hewitt holds on nicely. Fuji trying to find an angle for a cross and makes it. And it's held down, and Hewitt. That was a really good move by Salisbury Inter. And great work by Hewitt, whose winning of possession started things, and she very nearly finished it as well. Goal kick though for Claudia Jenkins in the Adelaide Uni goal. Takes it out to the left-hand side. They're going to try and get KO on the ball, but that's gone out for a throw. Gabby DeMarco at right back for Salisbury Inter to take it. It's a cool afternoon despite the brightness. Nice day here in Jeps Cross. First touch for Inter's keeper Matilda Comley, and Knox, the captain. Rankin. Oh, and just not quite on the same wavelength. Rankin and Freer there, but Comley's able to keep the ball in. Header there by Burke. Yaz Yellow battling away. Oh, but Rankin's done well to get the ball to Fuji, who's got a bit of space to move to and can find Hewitt. Hewitt is going to win the corner off Simmons there. And it'll be Fuji to go over and take the corner. Most of the Inter players, as you can see, bunching up. Now making their runs. It comes out to where Rankin is. Rojas, but it's going to be a free kick or at least a stoppage here, because there might have been a bit of a head challenge there. And KO is just being helped up. But all seems okay, fortunately. And it is a free kick for Adelaide Uni, or is it a drop ball? Yeah, the ball's going to be dropped for the restart. And Jenkins will throw it out to where Burke is. Trying to get it up the wing for KO. There is KO. Morgan. It's out for a throw. DeMarco's got Rojas up the wing, but goes inboard and receives the return ball from box, but that's going to be a throw in for Uni, who come into this game having won their last two in a row. Salisbury Inter coming in off a loss. That was to league leaders West Adelaide, who of course have a 100% record at the moment. It's going to be a foul on Chinatsu Ko, so a free kick for Adelaide Uni. And it'll be Morgan to deliver. Into the area towards Yaz Yellow, but Fuji got the header away. Simmons gets the return ball from Richardson. Simmons with the cross is not a bad one. Heading there was Freer, but KO gets it back out to Burke. Burke trying to take a couple on, gets the cross in, is good. And a chance here possibly for Richardson, but was cleared by Knox. Simmons throw. Panagakos. Richardson. Away by Hewitt. Up in the Rojas direction, but Maudsley's managed to get ahead of Rojas. Morgan. KO. Gets past one challenge. Morgan tries to wrap around the foot around that. It was going to be a little bit difficult from that angle. But some good play there by Uni. Both sides with a promising attack. In the 7th minute here, the score on the One World LED and Sportal System scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions. It's Salisbury into 0, Adelaide University 0. Here's Hewitt. Coimpsis at left back for Inter. Rankin. Burke with the header for Uni. Here's Jackson. King comes in to win it. Yaz Yellow. Panagakos. Gets the return from Morgan. And now spreads it out wide for KO. Up against Marco, who's done well to win possession there. But Inter have it, Uni have it back. Panagakos. Now, Richardson's just going to beat the Uni winger out and go for a goal kick. We thank our partner, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA. Comley with the goal kick. Simmons is there for Uni, but Rankin might be able to take over. Knox. Looking to get the ball over for Rojas. Maudsley's header, but Rojas might still win possession. Turns back towards goal. Up against Burke here. Still Rojas. Fuji. Back to Rojas. Back to Fuji. Good interplay. Rojas now into the penalty area. Tries to go past Panagakos. Fuji. Shots blocked. Rankin. And nearly got that into box. Jenkins with the ball at feet. Takes the chance to give a few directions to players. No pressure from the Inter forwards early in the game. Now Jenkins off the ground to Burke. Box wins it, but Burke gets it back up towards Freer of Inter. DeMarco will win the throw. Now Fuji up against Panagakos will win the throw. Fuji. On the attacking right there. See the large scoreboard here at Service FM Stadium in the background. Fuji back to DeMarco, trying to scoop it over. Burke can clear. KO. Fuji battling away again with Morgan this time. Morgan's managed to get the ball forward. But here's Knox for Inter. Now, trying to find Rojas, who's one-on-one. Rojas just lost the footing there, and Simmons was able to win possession. Richardson. Jackson comes through to win it for Inter. Holds on well under the challenge. Knox. Fuji. And just finds her way back to her captain. And here's Comley. So we've just ticked over the 10-minute mark. Comley's got time. Box. Now Comley chooses Rojas, who tries to chest it down for Fuji, but Panagakos read that. Richardson, good interception, Rankin. Rojas. Back to Knox and Freer. And releases DeMarco here. He's trying to find Hewitt. Maudsley's just covering the run and gets it back to Jenkins. And that's going to go out for a throw. DeMarco can take. Has Fuji up the wing, that's where it goes. Fuji. Back to DeMarco, who might be able to get a cross in here. It finds Hewitt. Rankin. Box. Oh, you could see the idea there. Box wanted to then help it on for Rojas. But it's run through to Jenkins. Again, Inter players just happy to let Jenkins come forward. Bit of a standoff with Koto Rojas. Maudsley. Back to Jenkins. He now wants to get it up in the Richardson direction. King. Simmons. Interception by Box there, so it's a throw in. By Rankin, I should say. Just waiting on the ball to be retrieved for Simmons' throw. King. Ball to Yaz Yellow. It's going to be another uni throw. Richardson. Last touch off the uni winger, so Coimpsis' throw now for Inter. Here's Hewitt, now Rankin, and that's just going to go out. Simmons will try to find Richardson again up the wing. No, it's going to go inboard to Yaz Yellow. Rankin wins it back again, Fuji. And Coimpsis will give it to Knox, who's got a bit of time. And wants to get the switch going up towards where Box is, but that's going to just run on for Jenkins. In the 14th minute, here at Service FM Stadium. Round 13 started last night at LJ Hooker Mile End Sports Park. Adelaide Comets and West Torrens Burkalla, the teams that are 4th and 2nd respectively, playing out a 1-1 draw. And when this game concludes, 5 p.m, there'll be kickoffs at TK Shutter Reserve, that's Metro Stars versus Modbury Vista, and at Steve Woodcock Sports Centre, it'll be Campbelltown City versus West Adelaide. One match will not be played this round, and that was match scheduled between Football SA, NTC and Flinders United. We'll come back to that in a moment as Inter are trying to launch an attack here, but it's with Maudsley for Uni. Morgan. Burke. It's gone out for a throw. Yes, due to having 4 players called up to Junior Matilda's camp, NTC are not able to play their game, but Inter are certainly playing theirs here. Won a throw. Congratulations to all the players called up. 5 South Australians going to the Matildas camp, the Junior Matildas camp. Here's Jenkins. Burke brings it down well. KO. Morgan. KO again. Panagakos to Maudsley. Morgan weighs up the options. KO. Comes in board. Oh, but Richardson just lost the footing at the vital moment there, but it's back with Morgan. Good play by Hewitt there just to block the progress. Simmons just tried to get it out to Richardson, but it's gone out. Assistant referee on that side, Ellie Seaton. And on the opposite side, the assistant referee is Cassandra Hughes. And as we mentioned, Paula Orlandi is today's referee. It's Coimpsis' throw. Simmons header. Here's Fuji. Good battling. Fuji. Wasn't really anything ahead. Rojas has sort of run out to the right wing. Oh, that's really good by Jackson to win possession there. And find Rojas, who's one-on-one with Jenkins. Rojas! Goal! Well, that is a terrific finish by Rojas, but what great work by Zoe Jackson to dispossess her opponent and lay on a perfect assist. Inter a 1-0 up in the 18th minute. Well, Jackson is often in the back four, today playing as a deep-lying midfielder, and you saw that ball-winning instinct there, and that has helped put her side ahead. And Rojas is continuing the chase for the Golden Boot this year. That takes her to 15. Here's a throw-in for Simmons. Can Yaziello get onto the ball? Back to Simmons, but that's gone to Fuji, who can just tidy up and get it back to Knox. Borton. Panagakos. Simmons. Richardson. Coimpsis closes the door. Simmons tries to push on. Into throw. And they'll get another one with Coimpsis heading out there. Uni looking to respond, but Knox is going to head away there. Panagakos gets it out to the attacking left for Burke, but that's just going to run out for a throw on that occasion. DeMarco box and Jackson offering. Here is Jackson. Oh, but it's come back to KO. Good interception there by Freer. Maudsley to Burke. Morgan. KO. Freer's dispossessed her and gets it to Fuji. Rojas. Freer. DeMarco, Knox and Jackson. Well, loses the footing. A couple of players have lost their footing today. Morgan. DeMarco made sure that the ball didn't get through to KO, but now it will from King, who will now get across and has a chance to get across in and try to pick out Richardson. Kawim's just headed it away. Morgan onto it for Uni. KO goes the strike. Is Uni's leading scorer in this campaign, Chinatsu KO. Has 7 in the WMPL this season. Comley's goal kick. Panagakos in the way, and here's Morgan. Trying to just chip it over for KO, but Freer is there for Inter and gets the return. That's back with Comley. Long now towards Fuji. Up against Panagakos, who wins the header. Morgan, Fuji takes over. DeMarco, Rankin. Now, they want to get Hewitt onto it, but there's 2 Uni players to beat. Simmons got it back to Jenkins there. Rankin's header. Fuji and Panagakos battling. It's fallen to Rojas. And there's Rankin trying to get the ball through the box. Panagakos hooks it away. Jackson to Knox. Rankin. Kawimsis. Oh, was looking to get Fuji in there. Nearly came off. Borton with the clearance. Knox. Kawimsis, that's just gone out off Rankin. It's going to be an inter throw. Here's Fuji. Hewitt. Kawimsis. Rankin. Trying to get box in there. Panagakos hooks the ball away. Rankin again, just lets the ball go out for a throw. Knox. Fuji. Coming through there was Borton for Uni, but here's Jackson. Rankin gets it from Hewitt and was trying to sweep it across for Rojas. And that's gone to Jenkins. We thank our partner Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel NPLSA. And the score on the One World LED and Sportal System scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions. Salisbury into 1, Adelaide University 0. Now, in Uni have it up here with KO. Yaz Yellow. Panagakos. Kawimsis with the clearance. It's back with Panna. Simmons, Richardson trying to combine on the right here. Knox will put that out. Kawimsis throw. Rankin says to me, but it's run on to Yaz Yellow. Rankin's won it back though. Fuji puts the ball into an area where Rojas can run onto it. Oh, and Jenkins has just sliced the clearance a bit. It's going to be safe enough out for a throw. Just was mentioning before that if Football SA NTC not playing this weekend against Flinders United, that match will be played at a later date. Here's Rojas for Inter. Can they get a ball in? Yaz Yellow's going to clear. Knox gets it back from Fuji and puts it into an area where Rojas might get onto it. Her touch is claimed by Jenkins. Maudsley. Burke. Morgan. Yaz Yellow. Oh, it's gone to Knox though. Rankin. So NTC's match off with 4 players going to a junior Matildas camp. I should congratulate those players. Alicia Gray, Ruby King, Sophie Tarasenko have all been selected, and Daisy Drawater. And also Adelaide Comets Kylie Pridham. So 5 players from the South Australian WMPL going to the junior Matildas camp. Congratulations to all of them. Here's Hannah Freer for Inter. Knox. Rankin. Under pressure now, but holds on. Box. It's going to run on to Claudia Jenkins. Again, just happy to take some time and pick out Borton. Simmons. Once again, Rankin is quick to come and do defensive work in the middle of the park. Rankin trying to find a way through. That's good. Now here's Fuji. It's a 2-on-1 here because Rojas is in the middle. Rojas! Oh, the first touch was probably not quite as clean as Cote Rojas would have wanted, and Jenkins was able to claim, but good work by Rankin and Fuji. And really, it's been Inter's pressure that has seen them having the better of this game, doing really well when they don't have the ball, winning possession and then being able to threaten the Uni goal. That's how they scored the first and almost scored a second there. DeMarco can't keep that in, so that's going to be another Adelaide Uni throw. Burke. Maudsley. Back up to Burke. Box challenging. Jackson getting a foot in there. Here's Yaz Yellow. Burke again. Freer just gets it away, but here's KO. Freer again though. Jackson. Headed by Borton, but here's Fuji. Nice footwork. Rankin. Box. Nearly combined with Rojas there, but Maudsley's come through. DeMarco. And battling away there, and DeMarco's done well. Box up against former teammate Burke. Of course, Box, a former Adelaide Uni player, as is Cote Rojas. Morgan clears. Coimsis. Now it's going to be Richardson for Uni. Yaz Yellow's got a bit of space to try to ball in board. DeMarco's come back to win it and give it to Box. Panagakos wins it for Uni. Of course, they're also former teammates, with Panagakos and Burke both being long-serving Uni players. Few players that have got a foot in both camps, or have had a foot in both camps at least, of these two sides. Rankin dispossesses Simmons there. Gets it back from Hewitt. And back from Rojas. Rankin! Oh, now did that cross the line? I don't think it did. What a terrific hit. Well, it's actually remarkable that Talia Rankin only has one WMPL goal this season. And that's not the first time that a terrific effort from her has hit the woodwork. And Claudia Jenkins getting just enough on it to prevent the goal. Rankin's goal came in the round 9 clash here between Inter and Comets. So close to getting another one. Inter have it in attack again with Fuji. Oh, and forces the save out of Jenkins after, again, doing really well to beat a player and get a shot away, and Fuji will take the corner. Uni just hanging on a little bit at the moment. Fuji's delivery, it's over Jackson, punched by Jenkins. KO away. DeMarco puts it straight back into the hot spot. Simmons, here's Knox. Now, Hewitt. Fuji. Now that time it's going to go over. We thank our partner Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WMPLSA. And the score on the One World LED and Sportal System scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions. It's Salisbury into 1, Adelaide University 0. Borton. Back to Jenkins. Maudsley. The pressure's on this time from the Inter forwards. Burke. Richardson's gone over to the attacking left. Morgan. Burke, and Freer just is able to see it out. Well, this is the 26th meeting between Adelaide Uni and Salisbury Inter in either the WMPL or in WMPL WSL Cup. They first met in 2017 at senior level, which was Salisbury Inter's first season in the WMPL. And 17 wins to Inter, 7 to Uni, and just the one draw. And would you believe that one draw was the most recent meeting between these two sides in round 4? Took till match 25 between Inter and Uni for them to finally draw. Emily Bouchereau, who's a sub today, with both goals for Uni on that occasion. Rojas and Hewitt with the goals for Inter. And of course Rojas, as we mentioned, the former Uni player, the first club she played for on coming to South Australia, has put Inter ahead this afternoon. Long from Comley. Morgan in the road. Richardson. Burke. Back to Richardson. DeMarco will see that out. King. Oh, just lost the ball back over the line. DeMarco to Fuji and Freer. Fuji back to DeMarco. That's good up the wing to Hewitt. Fuji again. Freer wanting to loft it back over to where Hewitt is. DeMarco again. But Simmons is in the road for Uni. Hewitt. And again, it's DeMarco trying to get the ball forward, and this time finding Rojas. Kuimsis. Rankin. Jackson. It's just run on a bit too far, but DeMarco managed to make sure the ball didn't fall to Burke. That's going to be an Inter throw. It's been only one really big meeting between these two sides outside of regular home and away play. I'll come back to that in a moment because it was a while ago, but it has a couple of points of interest. Go back to 2019, last time that was the last time that Adelaide Uni made the finals, and the first time that Salisbury Inter made the WMPL finals. And they played in the elimination final that year. Inter winning that match and winning a first ever final by 2-1. And of course, Inter haven't missed the finals ever since. Knox. And they're set to do it again, but can Uni join them? Because they're having their best season for a while, Adelaide Uni. Just 2 points out of the finals places at the moment. If they can get back into this one, they can keep knocking on the door. But right now, they've been second best. It's going to be a free kick to DeMarco for Burke's challenge. And in that elimination final in 2019, Erin Hood was in the Salisbury Inter side. She's a sub today. And Alicia Panagakos was in the Uni side, but also in the Uni side that day was Georgia Box, who today is playing for Salisbury Inter. And another fun fact, Paula Orlandi, who is the referee today, was one of the officials on that occasion as well. A free kick for Inter here to be taken by Knox. Can swing one into the area. Oh, it's into a good spot too. Can Rankin get onto it? Rojas feigns the shot. Panagakos gets it away. KO. Vox takes over. Kuimsis. Jackson. Knox. Jackson again. Freer. Knox looking for Hewitt. Wins the throw. Fuji heads on. And Rankin trying to Rojas through there. Borton will get in the road. And we'll get the return from Jenkins. A bit hemmed into the corner. Gets it to Simmons. Good pressure from Inter again. Rankin, Rojas. Back to Rankin. But the flag's gone up against Talia Rankin. So free kick to Adelaide Uni. It's a bit to do for Uni to win this match, but if they were to and make it 3 wins in a row, it would be the first time Adelaide Uni's done that since rounds 2, 3 and 4 of 2022. It's going to be a free kick to Lexi Knox there. And that might have been a bit awkward for the inter-captain as well. Does look in a bit of discomfort. Hoping that it's nothing too bad, but Knox having to receive some attention. Looked very awkward when Knox came down from that challenge. Teams taking the chance to get some messages from their coaches. Knox is sitting up, but has been helped to her feet, and it's just going to come to the sideline at least temporarily. Does have a look of pain. Just trying to get an idea of whether the interbench is looking like wanting to make a change. I don't think they are at the moment. But Knox still has her hand on her back. It was just an awkward fall with a couple of opponents. We've still got just over a minute, and probably now at least 2 minutes of stoppages. So will Inter wait till half time and chance it with 10 players? Here's Morgan for Uni. Jackson's dropped into the back four as you'd probably expect. Plays there quite frequently. Well, Uni have a corner as well. Knox has walked almost to the Inter bench. And really, I don't think she looks like she's in a position to continue. And Inter are defending a player short here. Chinatso Kao to send in the corner. And it's headed in. by Maudsley. Well, Uni were able to make the extra player count, and they've equalised. Terrific delivery by KO. And Maudsley finished superbly. And that's Maudsley's first goal in the WMPL. Her first season here in Adelaide since coming over from the States. Oh, that's a hammer blow for Inter. They continue with just the 10 on the pitch. And they had been very much the better side, but now they could well go behind. Morgan. And DeMarco was there. Panagakos. Borton. Simmons. Fuji wins it, but now it's back with Yaziello. Morgan wants to get the cross in towards KO, and Comley's just able to see it out. We've played 90 extra seconds here. And I'm sure the Inter players can't wait to get into the rooms so that they can reassess, work out what's going on with their setup. But Rojas gets it to Rankin, and Hewitt's there, but that's going to run on to Jenkins. Borton. Richardson wanting to get it into Simmons, but Coimpsis closes that down. Fuji. Jackson. Challenged well by KO and gave away the free kick. And Uni have another chance with a set piece here, having scored from a corner. Here's a free kick in an interesting position. Knox is going to come back on for the last few seconds of this half. And this could be the last play of the opening 45. KO. Well, goes for goal, but that's going to be safe for Comley, who gets it on quickly, where Rojas is one-on-one with Borton. Borton gets the header. Box is there for Inter. Freer. Oh, but good interception there. That was Borton again. And Burke gets it back to Jenkins, who goes long. Freer's up. Goes past everybody. We've played 4 extra minutes now. Panagakos. Trying to loop it over for Richardson. Richardson in battle with Coimpsis there. Knox is in the road. Back to Coimpsis, who chooses the safety of the line. And that is half time. A fascinating first half, but it was all Salisbury Inter for most of it. They took the lead in the 18th minute through Cote Rojas, but a late injury in that first half to Lexi Knox, which saw her have to go off the field for a couple of minutes, allowed Adelaide Uni to cash in with the extra player, and Samantha Maudsley, scoring from a corner, means that the halftime score here is Salisbury into 1, Adelaide Uni 1. Well, that's going to set up a really fascinating second 45 minutes here at Service FM Stadium. And after a few messages, look forward to bringing it to you.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
G'day, Hamish here, reminding you everyone has a right to get home safe. There's no text, lost snack, backseat argument or hair emergency that's worth taking your eyes off the road for a moment. This is going to sound crazy, but not even a French fry. Keep your eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, and choose not to drive when you're tired, upset or under the influence. Pull over if you need to. And why not take a sec to pledge to drive so others survive? But again, later, when you get home.
At Service FM, we know every workplace is different. Every challenge is unique. That's why we personalise our services to our customers' different needs across different industries. From medical to mining and manufacturing, hospitality to healthcare, commercial to defence. So when you need to create a better work environment, you need Service FM. Proud partner with Football South Australia.
With RAA, proud sponsors of the RAA NPLSA. As Christoph Panendas wins that header, here's Tabaris. It's a touch, but eventually cleared by Vidmar. And French hits it again! French with the volley that Harpers could not save. Simon finds Mullen. Mullen hits one from distance, and it's in! Mullen with a screamer! Absolute worldie from Mullen.
Goal of the week for sure.
Who has probably just gone and won the game for Playford in the 92nd minute.
Irabona, and it's in the bottom right corner. Captain Fantastic, Aladdin Irabona, puts his side ahead late in this clash, and they are on their way to 3 points for the first time this season. You didn't know which way it was going to go, who was going to take it, but you knew the final action was going to be the ball in the...
Just trying to calm things down at the moment after that. Lapse in concentration. Ball over the top here for Stam. Will get there first. Will Riley Stam, and he'll chip in brilliantly. At the club of his youth, Riley Stam scoring the first in this one. And what a finish.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
I think the thing that most people don't realise about being a referee is how much we train. We often train twice a week as a group. Then we have coaching sessions where we go through videos and look back at past few weeks. And then any of the outside of training stuff that we do, like our gym work and watching matches back and all that. All the extra time outside of match days are the big things for us. What makes it more than just blowing a whistle is understanding football and all the different layers of football, and then adding on top of that we then have to be impartial and understand the emotion of football, and then find that balance between understanding the emotion and then understanding the laws. I've had a few grand finals that I've been lucky to be a part of, and in those kind of games with the crowds and the energy, I can just tell that the football match that's going on is so entertaining, and that I'm lucky to have one of the best seats in the house for it.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
Still in the box, and it's another goal!
Adelaide wakes up with 5AA, David Penberthy and Will Goodings. Tom Wren for sport. Jay Drobran on the scene as it happens. Jess Adamson with the news that matters to Adelaide. Breakfast with David and Will, bringing together the names you trust with everything you need to know to start your day. Always live, always local, and only on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
So the Youth Club Championship, we've designed a structure where the under 13s, under 14s, under 15s and 16s all compete together as one club. They'll play at the same venue, they'll play one after each other. It allows the technical director to be at the venue to help educate and look after the coaches, and also there's a focus on player development.
Players are now knowing where they are at and the pathway to follow each year. If they continue with the YCC, they should be in a position where they can go into senior football. It's a lot clearer around the steps they need to take to keep tracking as a player.
We've created an additional YCC training session or seminar night. All the players involved had the opportunity to do an extra additional skills session development plan, and we had Adrian Stanter coming in to talk about how to become a more professional player from a younger age.
The fact that as a club we are investing heavily in the juniors to ensure that we're putting those tools in place that the YCC is wanting from us, that's certainly bringing around some benefits to the club and to junior development across the board.
Everyone's trying to obtain points for their club, but also with a strong focus on how do we create a competition where players can play against like players.
The one thing I have noticed is it's been a bit more focused on getting the balance right. So, you know, trying to keep the best teams playing against each other throughout the entire year and not having this big disparity between one team or another, one club or another.
So what it has allowed us to do is have quality games every week, which has benefited the competition and given the girls a chance to sort of understand what it's like to play at that elite level. While development is a good focus, the YCC does bring out the aspect of results as well, which helps find that balance for players to transition to senior football.
So I think with the YCC structure now in place, there's become a better level, and with a better level there's been higher intensity within our sessions, and that's allowed for greater development in terms of a player technically, tactically, and that's given them the best chance to keep improving their game.
Yeah, look, I think there's certainly brought around a lot of excitement to the club on YCC Day. The club's buzzing, a lot of the parents and players really enjoy seeing the kids play, and what is really now an elite pathway in junior football in our state.
Something that resonated with me right on the onset was about connecting a budding footballer with the right coach with the right club, and the right club being part of the right football environment. So the YCC tells me that this has been a fantastic implementation by Football South Australia.
And welcome back here to Service FM Stadium in Jeps Cross for Football SA's continuing broadcast of round 13 of the Apex Steel WNPLSA, which kicked off last night at LJ Hooker Mile End Sports Park, where West Torrens Burkalla, the visitors, were able to hold Adelaide Comets to a 1-1 draw. This is the second match of the round here between Salisbury Inter and Adelaide Uni, and it's level here as well at 1-1. Cote Rojas in the 18th minute putting Salisbury Inter in front, and Samantha Maudsley with the equaliser in the 44th minute for Uni. Still got two matches to come in this round. At 5 p.m. there are two kickoffs. Metro Stars against Modbury Vista at TK Shutter Reserve, and Campbelltown City against West Adelaide at Steve Woodcock Sports Centre. But should be a fascinating second half. Inter were very much the better side for most of the first half, but were undone in the last couple of minutes with their captain Lexi Knox off the field, and a corner from Chinatsu Ko was finished by Samantha Maudsley for Uni. Well, it's going to be Uni kicking off. They're in their away kit today with the white shirt and the purple shorts. They'll be kicking from right to left in this second half as you see it, and that's to the northern end here at Service FM Stadium. Morgan just trying to get the ball forward, looking for King. On the attacking left, Burke. Knox is going to be able to clear, and the ball stayed in. So Maudsley's got a bit of work to do and gets it back to her keeper in Jenkins. Maudsley, Rojas trying to apply pressure, and so is Hewitt. And Hewitt's going to win the ball. Back to Rojas. Back to Hewitt. The flag's gone up though, and that side. And found an interested onlooker today, who I thought I might just drag into the commentary box for the second half to support me on commentary, the former West Adelaide assistant coach Theo Milonis. How are you?
Oh, thank you, mate. Thanks for inviting me. And hopefully we see an action-packed second half.
I think we will. It's been a pretty good first one, so looking forward to this 45 minutes, and thanks for jumping on board.
Any opportunity to commentate with the legend that is Mr. Paul is the WNPL superstar, I think I call him.
Yeah. Checks in the mail, mate. Or at least it would be if people still wrote them. There's Comley with the clearance for Inter, but Yaz Yellow there is able to send it in the opposite direction. Coimpsis leading the race is able to get it back to Comley. Here's Simmons, but Rankin takes over for Inter. Panagakos with the big interception, and that's going to be out for a throw. Well, obviously I know you've been here for the first half as well. Theo, what have been your thoughts so far?
I think Inter will be very disappointed to have not been at least 2-0 up. I think Claudia Jenkins made an absolute cracker save to keep Talia Rankin out. I actually thought it was a goal, but it was like 30 centimetres off the line, but Claudia Jenkins actually got a hand to it. Disappointed that they couldn't go 2-0 up, and then Lexi Knox went down and gave University an opportunity. Brilliant delivery by Cal and beautiful header by Samantha Maudsley, and makes it 1-0.
Yeah, that's a pretty good summation of what we just saw, absolutely. And really sets up this second half. Here's Hewitt for Inter. Fuji trying to find box, but Panagakos was in the way. King, Yaz Yellow puts it out to the right-hand side. That might just beat Richardson out for a throw in front of the scoreboard here at Service FM Stadium. Coimpsis with the throw-in. Gets it back from Rankin ball, but Richardson's done well there. Can get the cross in. This might break to KO, and it was charged down. But now is a chance for Morgan. Just wasn't able to quite get the ball under terms that she would have liked.
He just couldn't get that ball balanced and down to a bit lower that she needed. But yeah, in that first half, I just was so impressed by Fuji. her balance, every time the ball came to her, she was quite composed. Lexi Knox the same. Sarah Morgan did concede the ball quite early, and Inter did score from her, but then she just lifted as the game got on. So
Jackson trying to get the ball through to Rojas, but Maudsley's there. And just puts it out. DeMarco to come up and take the throw for Inter. Fuji. Freer. DeMarco. Gets a cross in. It might break to box here, but Morgan has it for Uni. Burke. KO. Jackson will take over there. But battling there was King. Now it's Rankin. Knox. Wants to lift it over for Rojas. It's a well-weighted ball. Rojas! It's out for a goal kick.
she probably on that, when that ball got played over the top, it was an absolute brilliant ball by Lexi. Perfect weight. Rojas probably would have wanted to go across her body, but to beat Claudia Jenkins, it has to be a pretty high quality shot, as we saw
absolutely.
in the first half. So, yeah.
And the goal kick's taken short. Jenkins now delivers long. DeMarco. Burke and Box battling for it. Burke will see it out. King. Well won by Box. Jackson gets it forward. But Maudsley to Burke. Ball's just gone out.
I think Sophie Burke has added a lot to University. Good balance left foot. Quite composed down there. Starts a lot of the attacks on there as well. She wasn't in the team last week. So
Yeah, has come on as a sub in recent weeks, but to good effect when she's come on. So not surprised to see her restored to the starting 11. And she has the throw now.
Good left footers are worth their weight in gold.
Couldn't agree more. Maudsley. There is Burke again, player we've been talking about. Morgan closed down well by Box, who gets the return ball from Hewitt. Maudsley just got in the way and got enough on it to get it to Simmons, but Rankin wins it. Rankin! Oh, and just for a moment, I thought that might have been from this angle sailing in, but it's gone out for a goal kick. Really like Talia Rankin's game, but I feel like I say that every week.
Yeah, we did mention how good Fuji was, and you did mention how good Rankin was as well. I mean, her shot, just her presence around, her ability to win those balls, those the long levers that she has can get the toe in and get the ball from the opposition, which she's a high quality player.
Here's Simmons under pressure from Rankin, but gets the ball out to King. Oh, but Knox read that. Comley. Back to Knox now, who seems to be moving okay. As we mentioned, was off the field for a few minutes with an injury at the end of the first half, and unfortunately for Inter, the 10 players conceded at that time.
Yeah, just being on the other side and just listening to Matilde and Claudia, they actually do a lot of talking and a lot of organising.
Yeah, they certainly do. That ball's just gone out for a throw. Both very vocal goalkeepers, both making sure that everything's set up as it should be.
So all the young girls out there, the ball might be coming down to you, but your voice and your organisation is very important. So must keep on talking to your defence, must keep on organising, must keep on supporting them. As the two goalkeepers are here today.
It's going to be a free kick, or is it an injury stoppage? I think the free kick's been given to Adelaide Uni. Panagakos over the ball. We thank our partner Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel NPLSA. And in the 54th minute, the score on the One World LED and Sportal System scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions. It's Salisbury into 1, Adelaide University 1. And the restart occurs. Adelaide Uni with the ball. Burke. It's gone out. Off to Marco. Throw in. KO. Back to Burke. Just not able to control it on that occasion. So now it's a throw for DeMarco.
I was trying to sit and figure out Inter's formation in possession, and it looks like they want to go into a 4-4-2.
Yeah, I think you're right with Rojas and Hewitt as the two.
Yeah, and it looked like a diamond. Zoe was at was at the diamond in the middle of the park.
Yeah, Jackson at the at the base of it.
Yeah.
Now can Rojas get onto this? Borton gets a foot on it and gets it to Burke. But Inter can keep the ball in their attacking third here. With another throw to DeMarco. Rojas offers. Goes to Fuji. Under pressure there, but it's going to be a uni throw.
So if Uni play it correctly, they can overload with their formation. They're playing like a 4-3-3 in possession, 4-5-1 in possession, ball possession opposition. So they can exploit, but Inter have actually pressed very well in the first half.
And here's Hewitt, a player that's done a good amount of that. They get it into box. Back to Hewitt. Rankin. Again Rankin. And Simmons got a foot in there. That's run on to Jenkins. Burke now. Morgan. Ball's going to come back after DeMarco's interception. Yaziello has some space in the middle here and wants to get it out to the right. Kawimsis read that. Here's Simmons. Richardson. Closed by Rankin, and Rankin wins the throw.
Any delivery by University on the left-hand side here into Matilda will actually cause her a bit of grief because she'll be looking directly into the sun.
Yeah, it's a good observation.
Anywhere where you can get an advantage, you try and look.
Yeah. Of course, so many of these games played under lights in this competition. It almost feels a bit unusual to be playing in the afternoon.
It is a very different game too.
And DeMarco's got time to clear here. Simmons, Rankin again, and might be able to keep that in and get the ball up to Rojas. Is a good ball. Rojas now gets past Maudsley. The ball stayed in. No, it hasn't. The flag has gone up. Raised by Cassandra Hughes, the assistant on that side of the field.
Close call, but assistant referees, that's what they're there for. They know what they're doing.
Yeah. Rankin wins it again. Panagakos, it's high. Jackson under it, wins the header, but it goes straight up. Richardson trying to take over for Uni here. Oh, but Jackson was in the way. The opposite number 11, Fuji. Back to Jackson. Hewitt's made a run up the left, but that's going to go out.
Yeah, she needed a bit of a gentle pass on their left foot. Not a weakest, not a strongest foot, but just a bit of composure there. Rankin getting in a bit of a tussle there with Panagakos.
Well, two players that spend a lot of time battling for the ball. Now can Rojas get onto this? Has gotten the other side, Rojas. It was just always rising. Goal kick. Adelaide Uni. Wouldn't be the worst result if they were to get a point for them. Does put them 1 point closer to 5th spot. And Campbelltown City are playing West, the team that's in 5th at the moment, and no one's been able to take a point off West so far. And Maudsley's just down at the moment and is going to get some attention. And just a reminder of what the ladder looks like. It's West leading on 36 points. Burkalla, who have already played their game in this round, are on 26. Then it's Inter on 24. That's not including what might be added to that today. Comets on 23, Campbelltown on 17 make up the top 5. Then NTC are on 17, just outside on goal difference, and Uni on 15 can really start looking, I think, up. I think they're unlikely to get sucked back into the bottom 2 with just this round and 5 rounds left after it.
Yeah, there's 6 points clear. If they keep today's result, they'll be 7 points clear of Vista, I think.
Yeah, and 9 points clear of Metro Stars at the moment, not counting anything that might happen today. Metro Stars in the 9th spot, from which the WMPL side that finishes 9th will play the second place team in the WSL in a match to determine promotion or relegation, as the case may be.
Yeah, after Adelaide University a couple of years being in a playoff, they would much rather be in a playoff in a rush to get to the top 5 berth.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, they've been in the playoff for the last 3 years. They've been in that playoff for the last 3 years successively. So would be something one step forward, not to be in it again. But if they're able to get into the finals as well, even better. Well, Maudsley's going to come off, and a pretty like-for-like replacement with Emily Bouchereau to come on, a regular centre-back. And as I mentioned earlier, it was Bouchereau that scored both of Uni's goals when these teams met earlier this season. So that might be something to give Uni some hope. And that match was played on this pitch. Of course, these teams are co-tenants here at Service FM Stadium. Bouchereau's first action will be to take the goal kick. Jenkins long, but boxes there. Holds on under pressure from Burke.
Well, there's a singles on that game as well from Cotto Rojas as well, and Hewitt.
Yeah, that's right. And here is Hewitt. DeMarco. Back to Freer. Rankin. Hewitt, I should say, has done well to win the ball and get it to Fuji. DeMarco. Burke in the road. I feel like there's been some really good contests all over the pitch in this one.
Yeah.
Good battling.
Yeah, I like we mentioned before, like Inter had the better of the first half, but then Uni literally got back in the last couple of minutes and made it a really interesting competition. But there have been lots of little battles throughout the competition, throughout the half, and been quite interesting actually.
Fuji, DeMarco, Freer.
What has stood out though is when Lexi Knox, when Fuji, when Kote get on the ball, they actually have that time by being so composed. And it's quite evident watching from the sideline.
Special comments today from former West Adelaide assistant coach Theo Malonis.
West Adelaide's going much better this year because I'm not in the box.
I think they've been doing pretty well in recent years. Goal kick for Jenkins. Boxes there and guides the header towards Hewitt. Still Hewitt. Back to Freer. Fuji. Battling there. Panagakos won it and got it to Morgan. Now, KO can run onto this. Faces Knox. Chinatsu KO. Gets past Knox. KO! Oh! And put it wide.
She did everything right. She actually made Lexi just change the direction. All she needed to do is just hit it across the goalkeeper, and she just went to hit it at the near post. And
yeah. Well, really, you would have backed KO once she got past Knox there. Not many players get past Knox, and I felt like she did the harder part.
Yeah, I just had a bit of a look. I think Salisbury are just about to make a sub. Their bench is actually brilliant. I had a look at Zoe Tolan, Erin Hood, Michaela Vidmar, and Marcella Brooks that probably would start in most teams.
Yeah, well, just pause that for a moment because Fuji's got the ball here to Rojas, and it's cleared. But Brooks has had a couple of injury issues this season. Now KO has dispossessed Knox, gets the ball through to King. Knox has come back and recovered and wins the ball. And makes the big clearance. Morgan, oh, well done, Rankin. Rankin now wanting to chip it over in the Rojas direction. Ball's headed away. Can Fuji get onto it? No, Simmons clears. Kuimsis. Jackson, it's just all opened up a little bit for a moment. Oh, that's a good ball for by Jackson. Rojas, the flag has stayed down, but hemmed into the corner there.
Not giving Pate Rojas any space.
No. She's got the ball again at her feet. Nice inboard to Box. Box just runs into a wall of white shirts, but it's back with Fuji. Well, KO's managed to intercept and find Morgan. Morgan now. Burke is steaming forward, but DeMarco covers off, and that's out for a throw. We've just played nearly 65 minutes here at Service FM Stadium. And this has been a really, really good contest. Here's Jackson. Panagakos has it for Uni. Oh, and it's gone straight to Rankin, though. Now, can Inter counter. Fuji. Rankin. And that ball is going to be just played away by Bouchereau. And Simmons has got plenty of time to carry forward. Simmons.
The game has just gone up about 10%, hasn't it?
I'd say so. Coimpsis wins it for Inter. Jackson. It's gone straight to Burke, though.
That could be one
Morgan.
of the changes, I think.
Holds on. Panagakos. KO. Morgan. Burke has made a run forward. Oh, it's hit her on the back, though. Battling there with DeMarco. DeMarco's done well. Morgan wins it back. DeMarco. Morgan. These are the sorts of battles that we're seeing everywhere. Free kick's been given. Good contest, as we mentioned.
Yeah, Morgan going for the nutmeg, and DeMarco did not like that. And yeah, getting some instructions about doing the simple things. Often in life, the simplest things are hardest things to do. But if you do many simple things and do them quicker and faster than the opposition, then it leads to a lot of goals.
Bouchereau's free kick, that's probably going to run on for Conley, it does. Well, yeah, so you did mention that Inter's got a lot of options. Zoe Tolland, Erin Hood, Jazz Forward and Marcella Brooks are all attacking options. And you'd think that one of them at least will be deployed soon. Rankin battling forward again, but Morgan has it. It's going to be a uni throw. And in fact, here it comes. Inter about to make a change. We'll just wait to see. Tolland is coming on and so is Hood. Box will be one of the players replaced.
Hewitt.
And Hewitt. So it'll be Hood that goes forward in place of Hewitt. And Tolland will go into the middle where Georgia Box was.
Just interesting to see if they do change their formation or do they stay as is. Let's wait and see how it all goes.
Yeah, it's a good point. It does look a little bit 4-4-2-ish as things stand, with Hood being one of the two. And she might be able to get onto it now because the ball's spinning away here from Borton. Hood trying to put her under pressure, but Borton's managed to hold on and brings it away well.
Very well done there. She had a quick 5 to 10 metres of speed. Well done there.
It's going to be an Inter throw on their defensive left. Trying to get Hood going on the wing there. Coimsis just waits. Wants to get Rojas. Borton makes sure that it's intercepted.
I think I have noticed in this half that Salisbury were in the first half a bit patient going forward, and their passes, the pass selection was a lot better. They haven't been making those second runs. They haven't been as sharp going in the second half, and I think Inter as a university have actually done really well and denied a lot of spaces and actually caused them a couple of issues as well. So I think Carl would want a real. I've actually heard him say from the side, he just wants better balls in the final third, better delivery. So let's see how the next 20 minutes transpires.
Knox gets it on to Hood there, but the glancing header has run on to Jenkins.
I did happen to watch their game last week against Westies, and for the first half they were deserved winners and deserved to be leading 1-0 at half time, not winners. And then in the second half, I'll be quiet for a second.
Well, Jackson's just won the ball well there for Inter and sweeps it out to Rojas. Rojas wanting to get the ball through to Hood, but Panna was in the way. Yaziello. DeMarco turns it back the other way, but Burke is there for Uni. Freer's header, and it's gone out. Sorry, go on, Theo.
Yes, I was going to say, in the second half, they had a chance right at the start of the second half to make it 2-0. Couldn't make it 2-0, then Westies went down literally and scored. So then the game sort of changed, and Westies at Fortress Kilburn are hard to beat. So
yeah, absolutely. Good interception by Rankin again, and it's broken to Fuji. Fuji. Oh, and put it out to the right, perhaps just imagining that there was going to be a runner coming, but there wasn't. Throw in for Uni. 20 minutes to go. How will this one go? Remarkable. I mentioned in the first half, Theo, that this is the 26th meeting between these two sides in either WMPL or Cup play. Doesn't include pre-season matches or anything like that. And it took until their 25th meeting, their most recent one, in round 4 of this season, for them finally to play a draw.
yeah.
17 wins to Inter, 7 to Uni in the 24 previous meetings before that draw. Here's Rojas. She doesn't want to draw, she wants to win. Rojas, great ball in the middle, and it's been finished by Erin Hood. Inter are back in front. Great play by Cote Rojas on the attacking right and put a perfect ball in board, and Erin Hood has restored Inter's advantage.
That's an excellent substitution there, but that goal was all Cote Rojas. She burst in, created a 1v1, burst past her defender. Beautiful ball, stayed composed. I actually thought she was going to shoot then, but played composed, and then Erin Hood just got a touch onto it and clearly makes it 2-1 to Salisbury Inter. Yeah, and I think in all their meetings, I think there was 55 goals that Inter had scored and 33 Uni had scored. So.
Yes, so definitely plenty of goals in this fixture, and we had 4 earlier this season, and we've got 3 now, and we may not be done.
Let's see this. Let's see if Uni can come back.
Yeah, they've been pretty resilient side this season, Uni. You wouldn't rule them out. Here's Burke. Jackson's there though for Inter. Clearance by Freer. Panagakos with the header. Here goes Yaziello. Oh, Fuji just wins it beautifully. Lovely feet. And wanting to get Rojas, might have just asked a little bit much there. Bouchereau's going to cover Rojas off and puts it out for a throw.
It's Fuji's feet are just like...
What a joy to watch.
It's an absolute joy to watch, and we're so blessed to have players come from other countries that have such creativity, such composure on the ball. So
yeah, plenty of international flavour on the pitch at the moment for both sides. And here's Fuji again. Again, does well to create the angle for the cross, but not quite the end product there. It's actually gone out for a goal kick before Jenkins was able to claim the ball.
Just wondering if Carl might change his shape, his back shape now, or he'll continue pushing. Does still look like they're 4-4-2.
Yeah. Jackson at the base of that with
triple sub.
Yeah, that means I'm going to have to start scribbling pretty quickly.
I hope you
But coming on, Talia Gromball, who of course was with Inter last season, Poppy Clark and Nikki Castanos all coming on for Uni. Yaz Yellow's off, Richardson's off, and was it Burke? Yeah,
yes,
I think
Burke.
Gromball's going to go to Burke's position.
Yes. Well, that's very well done. Multitasking, as my wife says, men can't do 2 things at once, but you just did 7.
Now Castanos, we know, will go to a forward position as well. Clark possibly will be a bit more central.
The coach of Uni there just confirming with the assistant referee on the sideline. Eddie Seaton, the numbers, who came on, who came off.
They've all gone thus far to the same positions, because Castanos looks to me like has gone to Chloe Richardson's wing. We'll keep an eye on that though. Rankin again getting the ball forward. Look at Hood's pace there. Can get the cross in, did really well. Hood has it back from the interception. Still going Hood. This is really good, but unfortunately couldn't find a teammate. Here's Castanos trying to get Adelaide Uni going, but they've had to track back here. That's good play there by Tolland, and it's going to win the free kick.
My instruction would be to Janatu Kara, I'd basically be saying, you know what, just stay at the halfway line. We'll get the ball to you. We just want you to use your energy in the forward half. Don't worry about coming back at all. But maybe she wants to get back on the ball a bit more and play. I think she just left Charlotte King up top.
Knox's free kick. It's over Rojas, but ball's fallen to her. DeMarco trying to get around Gromball, and Gromball's conceded the corner. Of course, players that were playing in similar positions for Inter last year, both fullbacks, Talia Gromball and Gabby DeMarco, often saw a back five for Inter, which would have DeMarco in as one of the 3 centre-backs and Gromball on the right flank. But this season, it's been more common for Inter coach Maynard to go with the back 4. And they have a corner right now, which Fuji will take, but that's going to be easy enough for Claudia Jenkins.
Yeah, surprising. No one was attacking that ball. It's and I think I just saw Michaela Vidmar just getting ready to possibly come on. Possibly DeMarco could be a bit sore.
Yeah, and it would be like for like as well. I think that's a good call. King now, Castanos trying to bring it in board, still going Castanos, and Freya is able to clear and probably win the throw in as well. Yeah, that would be a like for like change. I mean, I think if Vidmar comes on, if it's not for DeMarco, it'll probably be for Coimpsis, but we shall see shortly. Perhaps we're in the 78th minute here. Inter 2, Uni 1. Been a very good game. Tolland, Rojas.
Will we see a Bouchereau equaliser, or
Well,
will we see another winner by another 3-1?
Well, Bouchereau's a great player to have on the end of a set piece, that's for sure. And if they're able to get a corner or a free kick in an attacking position, and you called it, it's DeMarco that's going to come off for Michaela Vidmar.
I think there was I think when she tried to get the ball across, there was a bit of a collision of legs, and she just couldn't run it off. So Michaela Vidmar comes on.
Coming on, 22, Michaela Vidmar.
And the restart occurs now, and here's Fuji. Castanos battling with her. Fuji still holds on. Has got 3 players around her.
How?
And that's how many it took to dispossess her. Here's Morgan. Rankin coming through again. And Tolan takes over. And that's a nice ball up the wing for Rojas. And the flag's gone up, though, for offside. Free kick to Uni.
Yeah, you've always associated, at my observations, went into play quite physically very, very tough. And Talia Rankin just fits that mould. And Marcella Brooks.
Yeah, absolutely.
You'll find out about it if you don't put your foot in a tackle.
Jackson's header. Forward by Morgan. But it's with all, and nearly Comley was nearly lost there, and the ball just fell behind KO's feet. And luckily enough for Inter, no damage done.
That was quite lucky because Matilda put her arms on the ongoing attacker, but it was just to protect the space.
Yeah.
So there was nothing malice there, and the referee made the right call. It was clearly not a penalty. But look, anything can happen. We just saw Inter lose a player, and then Uni in the last probably 2 or 3 minutes of that first half, they got an equaliser. So Inter have to be very wary, especially on the set pieces, especially giving Cow any space, because she will exploit it. She had one chance. If she didn't score, she'll make up for the next one, I reckon.
Yeah, can't see her missing an opportunity like that twice if that were to present itself. Here's Fuji. And first touch here for Vidmar. Rojas. Rankin. Hood. Can they get Fuji onto it? Big clearance there by Borton. We thank our partner, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA. And in the 81st minute, the score on the One World LED and Sportal system scored for all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions in this cracking match here at Service FM Stadium. It's Salisbury into 2, Adelaide University 1. Bouchereau runs out of space, but wins the throw. Gromball. Box wins it. But it's back with Gromball. Morgan. Panagakos lifts it over in the KO direction. KO, the ball's gone out though for a throw in.
And those battles are still very evident. And it's going to be tight for the next couple of minutes.
Yeah, I know there's a feeling around Inter that they've drawn games that they really should have won this season, and they're absolutely not going to want that to happen again today. Rankin, Rojas, can they put the game away now? Rojas gets inside Borton, still going Rojas.
Oh, I think she's injured her knee.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
'Cause I wonder if it was a case of the foot being planted there. I hope it's not a bad injury, because I thought it could have been one of those ones where the knee turned a little. I hope it isn't for Borton there.
She grabbed that knee straight away, and I just feel really sorry for her. If it is her knee,
a sub's being made ready straight away for Macy Borton. And she's receiving treatment, of course.
I'm not too sure if she can actually get up. Oh, she can.
Yeah, she can. Well, that's a good sign. We'll just quickly mention while we have this break that for football fans, Saturday the 11th of July will be a massive day here at Service FM Stadium. So Saturday the 11th of July, 2 weeks from today, with the 2026 Cup Finals taking centre stage. From 9:30 a.m. right through to the final game at 4 p.m, it will be a full day of Cup Finals football featuring the Community Women under 18 men, reserves men and women. The Apex Steel WMPL and WSL Cup final, of course, that'll be between West Adelaide and West Torrens Burkalla, and the Federation Cup final, and that'll be between Cumberland and Beograd, yes. With silverware on the line across the day, it's the perfect chance to get down, support local football and enjoy some of the biggest matches on the South Australian football calendar. And you can grab your tickets now. Go to the Football South Australia website. Get down here for Saturday the 11th of July, Cup final day here in South Australia. And of course...
part of that for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Won twice with Westies and...
we know how good you are, Theo.
Nothing to do with me. Maybe it's a line, and once with Comets. It's fortunate enough to be in good teams. Nothing to do with my ability at all.
Well, unfortunately, it looks bad for Macy Borton. She's really had to hobble off with a couple of people's help, and I hope it's as little trouble as possible an injury can be, but doesn't look good at that stage. Now Inter in attack again, but Panagakos able to get away. Jackson with a hit, that's out for a goal kick. It's forced a little bit of a reshuffle for Adelaide Uni. Yeah, Malin Thompson has come on, and Thompson is a forward and has gone forward to the number 9 position. And could be that Inter have gone to a back 4, but in fact I think they're running Poppy Clark at centre back. I'll just keep an eye on it. Rankin with the header, away by Bouchereau. KO gets the return ball from Thompson and wins the throw.
A whole different back line to the first half, or 2 centre backs, totally different.
Yeah.
Alicia could have also played as a centre back. She has played there before. But possibly the coach would probably want to keep her in the middle of the park to possibly drive Uni forward for the next 5 or 6 minutes.
Morgan now. That's the ball over for KO that they try to get Uni into attack, but Freya was in the way. It's back with Morgan. Again, Rankin with the win. I've lost count of how many balls Talia Rankin has won when it's been in a 50-50 type situation or similar. But Uni trying to push forward here with Castanos. Gets the ball out to Simmons. King. Simmons. Hood puts the ball to safety. And just starting to get the feeling, now that we're into the 87th minute, that Inter will be happy to just put players behind the ball and perhaps play on the break when they get an opportunity.
Well, Cote really does thrive on being 1v1 with the defender, and put a 1v1 at your own peril, I say. So, got to have at least 2 people back marking her.
Thompson. Morgan. Again, Rankin comes through to win it, but Morgan gets it back. Bouchereau. And it's made it through to Gromball, who is able to get a ball into the box. Knox will get it away. Throw in.
There was a part in the first half as well when where Uni were coming forward, and I can't remember if Charlotte King was going, and then Lexi Knox just bolted like 15 metres across, and it was brilliant to see. Her positioning has always been brilliant.
KO was just trying to put the little reverse there through for Thompson, but that's out for a throw in, for a goal kick, I should say.
What can Uni conjure up in the last 2 minutes? Well, you can conjure up. You could possibly. What could you do? I'd personally, if I was coaching, I would drop a defender, play a back 3, put another midfielder in, play a really high press, go for it. 3-1 loss, 2-1 loss, it's the same thing really. So I would go for it, but see how it all pans out.
Now that ball stayed in for Rojas. It was a really good ball by Hood, who's sprinted into the area, but Rojas is going herself. Bouchereau was able to win it. Jackson's got it back. Fuji trying to find Rankin. Now KO. Knox will come through and relieve the danger. 1 minute remains plus stoppages. Salisbury into 2, Adelaide Uni 1. Salisbury into eyeing off climbing into second spot with 3 points.
Dangerous ball.
Knox now will just put the ball to safety.
That's okay. She's just hanging on the edge, just waiting for that little bit defensive error. Clearly not being made.
It's going to be a free kick there for the challenge on Tolland.
Cole getting a little bit upset with Cote Rojas. She did go 1v1. I think she was trying to go past Emily and then square it, but I think Emily got down and defended quite well and causes Cote to fall over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she had the intention to pass it, but I think she carried it maybe a fraction too long. It's easy from the sidelines to pick after the effect. But
yeah, it absolutely is. I've never missed a goal from up here, that's for sure. Now Rojas again getting into a similar position here on the attacking left. And ball's gone out though.
You can feel the temperature has dropped significantly.
Yeah, it really has gotten cool in these last few minutes.
At the start of the game was 14.9 degrees and now it's currently 12.3.
Might have missed your calling as a weatherman, Theo.
Well, if I come back in another life, I want to be a weather forecaster.
Why not?
Because if I get my job wrong every day, I still have a job.
Here's Cote Rojas. I like that. On the attacking left again, up against Poppy Clark here. Trying to get past Rojas. Puts the ball in board nicely for Fuji. Fuji as well will go around, get the cross in looking for Hood. Bouchereau's header's gone straight up. Tolland trying to get onto it. It might come to Rankin. Talia Rankin tries to get past Gromball, who wins it well though. Now KO. Can they break here, Uni? Puts the ball across to Thompson. But Inter's recovered well, and Jackson, who's had a good game, wins it. Gets it to Knox. Can Panna get it going in the other direction? No, it's Hood for Inter. And here's Tolland now. Good person to have it from an Inter point of view. Coimpsis. Jackson.
All you need to do is stay calm. Just keep the ball. Give it back to Matilda.
Well, they can hold it here if they like, because there's not a Uni player within the same postcode at the moment. And we're deep into the second minute of stoppage time. But Knox chooses to go long towards Rojas. Headed away. Panagakos. It's now or never for Uni. Thompson. Simmons. Gets the right idea there with that ball over, but Knox will win it. Hood. Rankin. Oh, that's really good. Is Rojas onside? She's not. Flag's gone up.
She's always on the edge, Cote, always trying to exploit that extra yard of space. It's, yeah. You'd always complain as a coach if she's never in the right position, but she always is, but she's just a fraction offside.
We've played 2.5 minutes of stoppages. Jenkins to go as long as she can. But who else but Rankin to win the header? Bouchereau then for Uni. Can King get onto it? Jackson was there. Vidmar nearly gets it away. But here's Morgan. Sarah Morgan, what can she do? Brings it to the right where Simmons is and has some space. Inboard to KO. KO now trying to find a shot. Oh, great challenge there by Knox. Really, really well-timed challenge. And now can Rojas get the ball? No, Bouchereau's there and gets it back forward. Underneath it is Coimpsis, who wins the header. Now Jackson just loses the footing there. Morgan. Hood does well to come and win it, and Vidmar can clear. 3 minutes and 20 seconds played of stoppage time. Jenkins now. Uni trying to find their way in to see if they can get a late equaliser. Up towards Castanos, who gets the header on. Now here's KO. KO now. Scoops it over for Castanos. Castanos! Can she get it? Who else but Talia Rankin again? Comes back to win it. And gets a perfect ball out to Erin Hood, who now tries to take on Bouchereau and at least forces Panagakos to put it out.
That was exceptional vision by KO to play that ball. Castanos just literally couldn't get that ball, and who was there?
Oh,
again.
Just she's everywhere, Talia Rankin. Unbelievable.
She's definitely earned her match pay for today.
Oh, I'll tell you what a great pickup she was. She's playing in New South Wales. Not sure. Just pause for a second because Hood's kept it in there. And can Uni get out? It's going to be a throw in. I'm not sure what was behind the move to come here, what conversations, what connections there were, but what a pickup she's been. And Uni just cannot get out of their defensive half at the moment, and we're on the 5th minute of stoppage time now. It's going to be another throw for Vidmar. Rankin asks for it short, but it's going to go a little bit longer to Hood. That's going to be a Uni throw. Play continues. Of course, we did have that long stoppage for Macy Borton's unfortunate injury. Looks like she's picked up a knock to the knee. Here goes Rankin. Castanos comes to close her down. And it's with Morgan now for Uni.
Wrong side of the pitch.
Castanos, it's gone straight into the middle, into the hot spot. Tolan gets it down for Rojas. Rojas holds on to possession really well. Still Rojas to Fuji. Fuji turns, stabbed away from her in the end. Jackson now takes over. Out to Rankin, who will just head to the corner flag and just try to buy more time. It's going to be a throw in. Good play by all the interplayers there to just hold position, make it impossible for Uni to make the clearance that they so desperately need if they're going to get back into this. That's full time here at Service FM Stadium. Salisbury Inter in a fine contest with the 2-1 victory over Adelaide Uni. Cote Rojas with the opener in the 18th minute. Adelaide Uni equalised just before half-time through Samantha Maudsley, but Erin Hood with the winner in the 72nd minute, and that means that the final score here on the One World LED and Sportal System scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions is Salisbury Inter 2, Adelaide Uni 1. Just a reminder that 2 other matches have kicked off. If you want to go and watch those live streams, come off this one and you can watch either Metro Stars versus Modbury Vista from TK Shutter Reserve or Campbelltown City versus West Adelaide from Steve Woodcock Sports Centre. Quickly, Theo, can you sum that one up for us?
Yeah, look, it was, I'd say Inter were the better in the first half. Uni got an equaliser really late against 10 players. And then Inter, I believe, did deserve that. Better chances. The goal was set up by Cote Rojas, who found Erin. Excellent substitution, found the winner. For me, best players, Fuji was amazing. Rankin was literally everywhere, like a goal saving everywhere. And then, on the other half, she was dangerous everywhere. Morgan was also quite good, but I think Inter's quality on the park and then in the squad depth gave them a deserved win today.
Yeah, thank you for your comments, Theo Malonis, and thank you for joining the broadcast. We're going to be signing off here from Service FM Stadium with the final score being Inter 2, Adelaide Uni 1. Inter going back into second spot on the Apex Steel WNPLSA ladder. And just a final reminder, you can go to the stream for either Metro Stars versus Modbury Vista or Campbelltown City versus West Adelaide through the FSA League's YouTube channel. That's all from us. We'll be back in round 14, which will be played on Friday, July 3 and Saturday, July 4, starting here at Service FM Stadium with Adelaide Uni versus West Adelaide and Flinders United versus Campbelltown City. And also that evening at LJ Hooker Mile End Sports Park, it's Adelaide Comets versus Football SANTC. After that, of course, on the Saturday morning at about 4 in the morning, it'll be the Socceroos versus Egypt in the round of 32 in the FIFA World Cup. And Saturday afternoon at 3:15 p.m, Modbury Vista against Salisbury Inter at News Pot Stadium. And at 4:30, Metro Stars versus West Torrens Berkala at TK Shutter Reserve. And the week after that, July 11, is Cup Final week here at Service FM Stadium. The WMPL Cup Final will be between West Adelaide and West Torrens Berkala. Can't wait for all those fixtures. Have a great rest of the weekend.